Hey there, Homebodies. It's Wendi from the Homebody Hub, and I am back in my house. I feel like it's been a couple of weeks since I've done this. I've done several car hauls. I put together a favorites, which I was happy to do that, and thank you guys for your response to that one. Put that up last Saturday, but it feels good to be back in the blue chair with my girl in my lap and my other two over here, and I'm excited to bring you guys a new Dollar Tree haul. So without any more talking from Peanut and I, let's get into this haul. Okay, so per usual, I'm going to set my little girl over here on the side. And it's so funny that I'm not coming to y'all in a baseball cap and a t-shirt, which is my normal video outfit, my normal everyday outfit, baseball cap, leggings. Pretty soon it's going to be baseball cap, leggings, t-shirt, or replace the leggings with shorts, you know, all comfy. This is very comfy. And y'all, this is a thrifted dress, I have to tell you, from the Goodwill bins, which is you buy by the pound, which is a very fun, you can get a little carried away, but it's a really fun place to go. We have one here in Rock Hill. And it's my first time wearing it after I washed and dried it, and I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, my husband and I are going to meet up later, and we are going to go see his mom for a Mother's Day visit. And maybe hit some Dollar Trees out where she lives in Matthews, North Carolina, and have a nice time with her. And yeah, it feels good to have a dress on, something a little bit different. So if y'all don't recognize me, it is me. It's Wendi from Homebody Hub, just looking a little different right now. So, okay, this haul, I found some amazing things, and I want to start off with some things that I found that if you have not purchased a Mother's Day gift, if you are looking to put together maybe a fun little bag or basket, maybe it's for your mom, your mother-in-law, maybe a neighbor that you're thinking maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe no one will bring them anything. You know, different people have different situations. Some people are dog moms. Some people are moms in ways that aren't traditional. So whoever it is that you might be thinking of putting together a little basket or bag for, I've got you covered, and hopefully these things will be available at your store. All right, so for starters, the traditional Mother's Day things that I did find, I showed y'all in one of my car videos that I found these absolutely adorable balloons. I found this one. They had lots to choose from, but I really liked this one for our moms. I liked this one. And I liked, if I can grab it, this one that looks like a little bouquet of flowers. These are so cute. What I plan on doing, like when we go today, I'm going to have a bag together for my mother-in-law, and I'll have these balloons in the bag with a card and different goodies. And it's not all from Dollar Tree. But I do have, you know, a couple of good things for her from the DT, which she wouldn't expect anything less from me. But anyway, so the balloons are great. The cards are great. Also, now I've been looking for this, and at my local store, I only found one. And let me tell you, it was not with the Mother's Day things. It was on the shelf with the dishes and all the other mugs. And I saw it and I thought, I think that's the one I've been looking for. So it says, Grandma's the name, Spoilin's the game. And I'm going to give this to my mom. She goes by Grandmommy, not Grandma, but I think she will get such a kick out of that. And it's very true. This mug looks so high end. It's got like the unfinished kind of unglazed pottery look here on the bottom. It's heavy. It's got a good weight to it. I love it's kind of like etched in there. It's not just like a, you know, what do you call that? I should know because my husband does it where he teaches, but it's not sublimation, is it? Where they put like the print, you know, the letters on there, whatever it is, which kind of can feel sometimes plasticky. This is actually like etched in there. So I was thrilled for $1.25. This is not plus. This is $1.25 that I found this mug. And then also I've been on the hunt for these jars. I think they are the cutest things. And y'all know I'm going to probably take my little, I like the copper traditional lids on here, mason jar lids, but I will most likely put the other lids that I've been singing the praises of, the little black lids that have like the little knob on top. I'll probably put those on here instead, which will give them a little bit of a higher end look. So yeah, I love these. They had lots of them to my surprise. Now, apparently the manager where I live, she saved a lot of the actual quote unquote Mother's Day things and did not let her staff put them out until last week, because she said anytime they put them out, too early, it flies out the door, and then people coming in, which is, I think I was talking about this in one of my last videos, which is, I think, more typical for Mother's Day than Father's Day. No offense, dads, but I think dads a lot of times do wait till the last minute, where moms are planning months in advance for Father's Day. So I thought that was really nice that she waited to put things out, and I was able to find all these goodies. Now, technically, this is not Mother's Day, but I know I love my coffee, and occasionally I need a to-go cup. And this is a new one that I've never seen before. And y'all, I don't know what this font is. Again, having a husband that does all these things, he could tell me immediately what that font is. I just call it old school. It reminds me of like 1980s, like a trucker hat with like the velvety letters, that would be on there, kind of the iron-on letters. That's what this font reminds me of, and I love it. I love that font. But anyway, just one more cup. I love it. Just simple, easy, and you get 3. And let me tell you, I have some other ones like this. So when Brian does not bring his better cups home, I'm doing a lot of air quotes today, which is not like me, but forgive me. When he doesn't bring like his nicer cups, the Tervis, the Yeti that was gifted, because this girl isn't buying a Yeti, all those cups, when he doesn't bring those home and I'm stuck with what am I going to send his coffee in, I'll pull these out. So I've got a few of these, and they hold up great. He says they don't leak, and I put them in the top rack of the dishwasher. FYI, that's what I do, and they're fine. I think those are great. So this would be great in a Mother's Day bag or basket. Also, most moms, grandmas, special women in your life, they like some pampering. They do. They like some pampering. So I did find more of this argan oil. If you've got a curly-haired mom or loved one that you think would enjoy some extra hydration in their hair, I did find something. I'm not sure if it's the exact same thing because I haven't tried this one yet, but it was an argan oil, like a deep conditioner in a little jar. And I actually tried it the other day, and I was really happy with it. My hair was incredibly curly. And it always is, but it was like kind of almost a little tighter, the curls. So this is, let's see, it's Moroccan argan trees, which I love that. It smells amazing. It's Jerry Redding Professional, some name brand, extra restorative mask, reconstructs and repairs, hydrates and moisturizes, texturizes and shuns. They have so many new hair products right now. Now, a lot of it I do think is for curly haired girls, different textures of hair. That's what I seem to be seeing. So people with straight hair, people with fine hair, this may not be for you, because what will happen is this is going to weigh your hair down. It's going to really weigh it down, and it could make it look oily, where I could do this almost every day and my hair will not look oily. It's just going to just suck it up. So anyway, just an idea if you can find this. What else did I find? I also found, I don't know if I showed this or not, but I love it. I've been using it, and I may not have shown it. I may not have, but I love this Amber Rouge scent. I love it in the body wash and the shower gel. And this is the Amber Rouge spray, and I love it. It smells so good. And I do the trick with the Vaseline stick, the jelly stick, to make it last longer. And it just smells amazing. Notes of jasmine, saffron, and amberwood. It's nice. It's very nice. So this is a great idea. This or the Brazilian Mist or the, what's the other one? I can't remember. Paradise Breeze, I think. That one's really nice. They're all great. Paradise Breeze. And then I'm having a few viewers tell me that there's one called Pacific Nights that I have not seen it, and I'm excited to try it because a lot of viewers on the channel, they've said that it's their favorite of all of them. So I'm always looking for it. It's always up here. You know what I say, always training, always looking. So, okay. So a nice fragrance. You could add all the things to go with it. This is a new soothing facial cleanser that I found. It's We Well is the brand. So again, it's a name brand. It's made in Israel. And I know for a long time, people were loving like all the Dead Sea products. Y'all remember that? Like when we were going to malls back in the olden days, they would have malls people would go to, and maybe some people still do. And they'd have like the little kiosks in there, and they'd have people that would stop you. They'd want to straighten your hair. They'd want you to try the lotion. They'd want you to try this and that. Well, there was always one with like Dead Sea minerals and that kind of stuff. And they wanted you to try all the products. So I'm not saying it's the same company. It's probably not, but I'm just saying it's made in Israel. I imagine it's good quality. Let's see. It's got hemp seed oil in it. Vitamins, minerals, healthy fats. What else? This rejuvenating facial cleanser contains an optimal blend of skin-loving ingredients to help cleanse, soothe, and purify skin. So anyway, it's worth a shot. There's that new product to me. Okay, another new product as far as cosmetics go, if you got a mama that likes cosmetics and wants to try out some new things. Now, I have to tell you, I've been looking for these. I was so excited. I busted them open, and we had one of many ceremonies that we're going to be having throughout the month with Wyatt graduating from high school. We had one the other night, and when I was doing my makeup, I was like, I got to try these sticks. So I can also give y'all a review of these. Love these sticks. They're amazing. So these are the Be Pure Highlighter Revitalizing Sticks. This is in a champagne color. I love it. Fantastic. It's not too heavy. It's definitely what I guess you would call a buildable color. So you can go light or you can go a little bit, add a little bit more to it. It's wonderful. Love it. Can't say enough good things about it. Then I also got golden. Love this as well. I tried them both the other night. I actually did the champagne on my, kind of like on my brow bone up here. And then I did the golden on my nose and kind of like on my cheekbones. And honestly, I haven't been highlighting up here too much because I don't want to bring attention to my forehead, just saying. If y'all know a trick for that besides Botox, let me know. So golden, love it. And then this was fantastic. It is a blush revitalizing stick, and it is in raspberry. This looked so good, and this is definitely buildable. Like I had to go a little bit heavier to get a little bit more color. I've been working in the yard a lot, so I am getting, my face is a little bit more brown than I'd even want it to be, honestly, because I'm trying to protect it. But even with my sunscreen, it's getting darker. So I had to go a little bit heavier on this. I actually have it on right now, and I love this. So I cannot say enough about these three. It's not often that I bust into it before I show y'all, but I was like a little kid and I found my toys and I couldn't wait to try them. So I also bought a set for my son's girlfriend. I'll have to ask her what she thinks, coming from a younger perspective. What does she think? But yeah, I highly recommend if you got a mom or a special lady in your life that likes to try out new makeup. Okay. Also, these were new to me. They're clean color, and they are, what does it say? Lipstick Rain. It's a hydrating lip color, and I have not tried them yet, but they look really cool. It's like you've got like the color on the inside, and then the outside almost looks like a moisturizing lip balm. So I figured, why not try them? I got two different colors here, and it says Ultra Creamy Pigment Rich Lipstick, Comfortable Soft Matte Finish, Cushiony Soft Matte Formula, and Full Coverage. So this one is called Red Silk, and it doesn't look like it would be too pigmented, which I like that. A lot of people love like a really bold lip. That's not so much me. And this one's called Copper Rose. So, keep an eye out for it. I was kind of surprised, clean color. I don't know. This looks like the packaging that's usually like a Revlon or a Maybelline or Flower or like a more of a brand like that. But I was kind of surprised at this packaging because clean color seems to be pretty consistent now at Dollar Tree. So I don't know. Okay, what else in terms of makeup before I get into other things? I guess I'll go with this. I was very excited to find the 5-pack of I always want to say makeup sponges, but they call them blending sponges. Some people call them beauty blenders. Whatever you want to call them, you get 5 of them. 5. I bought 2 of these, and they had lots. You know how in the health and beauty section, you'll have all the things hung, and then at most stores, it's like a shelf, and they have like the cardboard displays of, you know, your skincare and what have you. And then you have a lot of times bins at the bottom. And a lot of people forget to look in those bins. So let me tell you, that's where these were. They were in the bins. So don't forget to practice your squats. Get down there, squat down, get comfy, and dig in those bins. Because I found a lot of times they'll throw the name brand nail polishes down there. I found really cute cosmetic bags in there. So just don't forget about those, because that's where I found these. This is a great thing to add to a Mother's Day gift. Everyone can use this. All right, now moving on to the rest is nail stuff for Mother's Day. I don't think I've shown these, and I think they're so cute. They are Diamond brand, which is a name brand, and they are pedicure sets. So it says toe on the go, which is very cute. 4 pieces. So you get the 2 little like toe separators, which I never use these. I should. I never do. I'm going to gift them, but I never use them. Do y'all use them? Let me know if y'all use these. And I never go and get my nails. They need to be done right now, but like at home. I never go to a salon. I never do that. So I just don't. I think it looks great. I have nothing against it. I just don't take the time to do it. Okay, so I've got pink and I've got blue. You've got the file, the nail file, emery board, whatever you want to call it, the toe separators, and then I guess that's like a little cuticle pusher. Is that what that is? Does it say on here? Yeah. 1 fun file, 2 toe separators, 1 cuticle pusher. Yep, that's what that is. So these are really cool. And okay, I tried this the other day and I love it, and I'm going to be gifting this. This is the nail drying drops. I think I've talked about this before, and it's very cool. It is oily, but you paint your nails, and if you're in a hurry, you just put a little drop on there and you wait, and it dries very fast. It says, paint your nails as desired. Apply 1 to 2 drops of the nail drying solution to each nail. Wait 90 to 120 seconds for the nail polish to be dry to the touch. If desired, apply a top coat and repeat steps 2 and 3. So I think that's a great thing to add. These little nail files are adorable. A few people have said that they don't think they work very well. I don't know enough about nail files, honestly, to know that. I bought them last year and I liked them, and I just think that the print on them is very, very cute in the little case. I think for a gift, they're just adorable. So yeah, I got the strawberries. I think last year I got cherries. I think they had cherries, but I think they're cute, and they'd be so cute to add with this. And then this is really cool. This is a cuticle oil and nail strengthener, and it all looks so nice together. And then don't forget about this vitamin infused, and there's that, I can't ever say it right, pumice. Oh, I think it's pumice. Stone, all that. I mean, look how good that looks. Throw in some nail polish with that. If you can find the correcting, the nail polish pen, that's amazing to go with it. Throw in one of these, you know, and then if you really want to get fancy and you're lucky enough, I found this, y'all. I've looked and looked. This is name brand. The name brand is Onyx. It is Callus Hero Callus Fighting Mist with salicylic acid. I mean, that's amazing. What a great gift bag this would be for anybody, anyone. So for the mamas, for the grandmas, for all the special ladies, let's see how to use. Shake bottle before use. Spray the Callus Fighting Mist on the target areas of the foot. Use a foot file to gently remove rough, dry skin. Use once a week for soft feet. And that's it. How cool is that? Love it. And then last thing on here is a mango cuticle oil pen. And I thought that is so clever, cuticle oil. I love anything in a pen. That's awesome. So yeah, so I hope this gives y'all some good ideas on, you know, last minute things for mothers and grandmas. And like I said, the special ladies in your life, and also some cool new finds. Okay. And lastly, you could add any of these to a bag or basket. And let me tell you, I found all of these books at the same Dollar Tree. And lately, I always check the book section, because for a while there, I was finding the most amazing books, in particular cookbooks and craft books and that kind of stuff, coffee table books. And then nothing. I was seeing the same books over and over again that I guess no one wanted. And then just this past week, I went and I was like, goodness, I must have gone right after they put the books out. That's the only thing I can figure. So I'm going to show you. I mean, look at this. I got all these. Okay, so this is one called, it says Motivation for Dreamers and Doers. It always seems impossible until it's done. This sounds great. Catherine and Ross Petrus, authors of Age Doesn't Matter Unless You're a Cheese. Kind of funny. So it's just kind of one of those pocket books. And it just has like, you know, stay fluid and roll with those changes. Life is just a big extended improvisation. Jane Lynch. Love Jane Lynch. Let's see another one here. True success is figuring out your life and career so you never have to be around jerks. That's funny. John Waters. I know who he is. And Vincent van Gogh said, I keep on making what I can't do. Let's see. Hold on. Let me start over. I keep on making what I can't do yet in order to learn to be able to do it. That's interesting too. So anyway, it's quotes of, that folks, famous people, obviously well-known people have, you know, given advice on success. So grab this one. Then this one caught my eye because I really love Robin Roberts from Good Morning America. I grew up with Robin Roberts on my TV. So this is Robin Roberts. This came from Barnes and Noble, this book. Waking Up to New Hopes and Dreams, Brighter by the Day. So, you know, she's battled breast cancer and had a lot of ups and downs in her life. And she stays very positive. So I'm interested to see what she has to say. And then I bet I'll pass this over to my mom for my mom to read it also. So I grabbed the Robin Roberts book. And this would not be one you want to give to your mom. I see it in my pile here. I mean, I don't know, maybe you would. I'm not really sure, but it's called For You When I Am Gone. So maybe not. But what I thought was cool about it, and I'm not planning, like I actually bought a copy for me and my husband. It's a journal. It's a step-by-step guide to writing down things that you want your kids and your grandkids to know about you, which I think is really cool. Let's see. You know, chapter 4, what was your biggest failure? Let's see what chapter 3 says. Chapter 3, what makes you happy? And you write in here. And I just think it's really cool. It's got things on here for you to think about. You read about them. Chapter 2, when was a time you led with your heart? And chapter 1 says, what do you regret? I mean, I think that's kind of cool. So it's a journal that you just work on, I would say, slowly through time. Makes you happy. What was your biggest failure? What got you through your greatest challenge? What is a good person? Whoa, that's a big one. What is love? My goodness. Have you ever cut someone out of your life? How do you want to be remembered? What is good advice? What will your epitaph say? What will your final blessing be? That's really cool. Next one I found is called Flip Thinking here. And it says the life-changing art of turning problems into opportunities. I think that's pretty amazing. And that I think that is a mindset that a lot of people can train themselves to be. Of course, we can't sugarcoat when things go really majorly sideways. I mean, we just can't. However, once the dust settles and you can really stop and take it all in, you know, it is a pretty, it's a good habit to be in, to stop and think, okay, what have I learned from this? What can I learn from this? What can I do different next time? You know? So anyway, I thought this looked pretty good. Let's see. Then the next one is not a motivational one. I just thought, honestly, this caught my eye. Look at that color. Look at it just really kind of drew me in. I loved it. It says Amazing Grace Adams, and it's a Read with Jenna book, and it's from Target. And it's not a real long read. It doesn't look like a long read at all. So I may have to read this over the summer. I'm not a big reader. I've said that, but I don't know. I read a little bit about it and I thought it looked pretty good. So I grabbed this one. Just looked like a fun read. And I have more. This looked just so pretty. And even if I don't really take much from this, I thought this is something really nice I could put in my dining room with other books and style. This is a great, a lot of times if you see a book at Dollar Tree that catches your eye, use it. Style, use it on a shelf. Stack up some other books with it. Look at how pretty that is. And the spine here, how pretty it is. But it's Cheese, Wine, and Bread, Discovering the Magic of Fermentation in England, Italy, and France. So it's definitely like more of an educational book. It's got pictures and the different processes in which these things are made, which is interesting if that's your thing. So yeah, I liked it. I just thought it looked really cool. So that is not a cheap book. Let's see. Is there a price here or here? No, there's not. It's by Katie Quinn. No. Anyway, okay, that one. This caught my eye. Again, the colors on it caught my eye, y'all. What does that say about me? The official cookbook from the cult favorite condiment, the Red Boat fish sauce. Do y'all know what that is? I don't know what that is. Red Boat fish sauce. I really don't. Beloved recipes from the family behind the purest fish sauce. So, photographs from Oriana Corin. I don't know. But again, this is another one that could be styled. Oh, I love how this is laid out. It is, look at this. Look at the chapters, look how that looks. Isn't that cool? Yeah, to me, this is very pleasing to the eyes. And I love that. Look at that one. I mean, these books, the quality of these books this is nuts to me. I love this. So maybe you have a mom or a grandma or a special lady that likes to cook. So who knows? Okay, now this one I will use. I will be using this one. I will not be styling with it. This is the Lighter Step-by-Step Instant Pot Cookbook. I love my Instant Pot. The two things I use consistently, air fryer every day, multiple times a day for our family, and then Instant Pot at least a couple times a week. Love my Instant Pot. So this is just lighter recipes. It's beloved recipes, and they're just showing you ways to make them a little bit on the lighter side, and I love that. So yeah, why not? Grab it for $1.25. Look at that. I don't know where this came from, but it says $14.49 there. So, and that was probably discounted. I bet maybe this was around $20, retail. So I scored on books. So you just never know, when they're going to get these shipments in. I just happened to go, I think, on the right day to get all these things. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys for sticking it out to the end. Thanks for watching. And I hope this helped if you are needing to put together a last minute bag or basket, or even just wanting to know what I found. I found all of this stuff in the last week. So it's all current where I live here in South Carolina. Not sure. I haven't been to many of my North Carolina stores lately, so I'm really not sure what's going on over there, but I will go today. So I'll have to let y'all know on Wednesday. So don't forget, tune in Wednesday. My numbers have been kind of low on Wednesday, so please hit the bell so you know every time I put up a new video, because I'd love for y'all to see what I am bringing in on Wednesdays. I also put together a little slideshow with photos of things that I don't bring home, but I think that you might want to see them. So I always do that on Wednesdays as well. So anyway, don't forget, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit the bell so you know every time I put up a new video. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. I'd love to know what y'all think of these books and all these other items. And all the moms and special ladies and grandmas and doggy moms and everybody out there that is nurturing living things, maybe a plant mom, you're all very valuable to the people around you and the things that need you. And happy Mother's Day. And I will see all of y'all Wednesday. And don't forget, there's no place like home, especially when you're a homebody. Bye.